What's up, everybody? It is your boy BusyBlu, and I am back for another Big Brother Season 19 recap, review, and sometimes rant. I'm going to review episode. This probably is going to be a rant. This really probably is going to be a rant. I'm trying to stay calm right now, but what are we watching? Let me do my notes. I didn't know. My friend actually, bro, shout out to my friend. We came from Chuck E. Cheese for my goddaughter's birthday, and as we were driving, I had CBS on the go, and she had to write the notes for me. So if I can't read anything or if it's not making sense, that's why. Let me just go into the episode, and then we're gonna talk about the fuck shit. It's episode 23. Parental discretion is advised. I promise you, parental discretion is advised. Cranberry vodka. Let's go, y'all. So Mark and Paul were picked to play in the veto ceremony. They kind of really opened it up with that. No, they did. They couldn't have. Oh, she wrote these notes all over the place. Okay, we're gonna start like this. Cody is the target. Everybody wants to get Cody out. Kevin and Cody start talking. Cody tells him, like, yo, that's a daughter. This is when we're really starting to see Cody. It's giving me mixed emotions about Cody and what he says in his diary room as opposed to who he is as a person. Or if he just really is that good. Because Cody is showing emotion. I think the game is getting to him. Like, just as a person, the game is getting to him. He doesn't like these people. He don't like to be in the house with these individuals, and it's really hard. For the veto pick selections, Mark and Paul were picked. Cody really wanted to get picked, and that's the only thing that he was really waiting for. If he would have gotten picked, then he would have gotten a chance to make sure that he wasn't getting backdoor. Because Mark and Paul are picked, he's thinking to himself, okay, I got Mark in there. Maybe he will be a good chance for me to not be able to go up. You would think, but in this house, let's keep going. Cody tells Kevin that he has a daughter. He told him that he has a daughter because he's saying that he sees how good of a dad mafia dude is and caring about his children, and he wanted to, put that out there that he has a daughter as well, and he's nervous and he really wants to make sure that he's the best he can be. So it's crazy that he's really showing his emotion, and we're getting another side of Cody, even if it's just game that we haven't gotten before. I think he actually smiled like one or twice in this episode. He didn't get picked to play in the game. Paul did. We all see what's happening. We go into the veto competition. It's Big Brother Adventure. It's a Big Brother Adventure tour. It was sponsored by the Outback Steakhouse. You see just Outback in the back. I ain't been to Outback in a long time, so I guess they're trying to rebrand. What is the target audience of Big Brother? I guess those people may go to Outback. I don't know. Anyway, they had to shoot bags for points, and whoever got the lowest one lost, and whatever they lost, they had to go get. It could have been the power of veto, or it could have been a prize, or it could have been something you would have to wear or do. Paul gets out first. He gets the power of veto. Then Mark gets out, and he gets a vacation. And I'm thinking, Mark knows where do people think they fucking... Mark, he's like, look, I'm getting a vacation. I might as well leave it alone because I'm gonna get out. So he keeps the vacation. And they didn't even do like a diary room footage or something for Cody. Like, don't you think? I think production really dropped the ball because they're trying to make us not really look at the fucking problem, because they want us looking at this bullshit that's going on. Mark keeps his vacation. Everybody else gets out one by one, They get like leotards or skydiving things or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Alex and Elena, they're the last two people in the game. They make a pact that, look, we won't curse each other. Whatever happens, we won't curse each other. So Alex gets out. She goes out of bounds and she gets out. She gets $5,000. And now Elena, since she won, she can pick any of the ones. And the last one she got was some type of hot dog shit. I don't know. They had to make hot dogs. And she's like, look, I'm at the bottom of the list. I need the veto, but they say Cody's going home. What should I do? Today was the day of none of us are really in a game. Okay? So she looks at the HOH, okay, who put her on the block, who just got $5,000 and said, you know what? I'm going to take the $5,000. That's what she does. The person who put her on the block, she has a chance to win the power veto. She was so nervous last week going up and down. I just don't know where it's going to last on the list. But she taking the money. That's over. As Elena gets out, I had to write this part down. As Elena gets her little hot dog thing, Paul's like, that's so funny. I thought he was trying to convince her, Elena, like, yo, you should take it. It's so funny. It's going to be so great. It's going to be so clever. And Elena's she looks at Cody, and Cody's the one who's like, yo, just take the money. Fucked it up. Like, Cody was telling her that because he's trying to play. Cody was playing game. Cody was actually playing game because he couldn't actually play in any competition, so he had to do his social game, and he was doing it this today. She gets out, she takes the money, whatever. After that, Alex says, I want her out. I'm so over her. This is so much. The only thing you have in this game is your word, and if you don't give your word, then you're a liar. Do these motherfuckers think that they're liars when they sat here and told Jess, yeah, we gonna vote Ramsey's out and now we still got, we gonna vote Josh out and now he's still in the house? They don't look at them motherfucking selves when they start to talk about who should be doing what, because they all bitch ass motherfuckers. Nobody here to play this game, they here to play Paul's game. And I'm truly about to get into that shit in a minute. Don't sit here and be mad at somebody for doing the same shit that you do. The same shit that you do. Everybody, I don't see why nobody's calling Josh out on the, oh, you're a liar, you went the nigga, you still here, you was supposed to be going, you sit here crying up and down, act like you was about to go, don't nobody tell me shit about who should be saying what. The only people who have been up front are the people who are gone, because y'all the liars, and y'all being puppeteered by the biggest liar in the house, who got to deal with everyone and all of y'all motherfuckers that y'all up in here winning this game. Stupidest, I need Alex to go that way with this petty motherfucking fashion. At the end of it, Matt wins the veto. Why? Why? To no avail to him. He didn't win the competition. He got out. Matt wins. No, it just, why? I almost was like, who won? You know who actually won? Marcellus. That's really who won. And if you've been a Big Brother fan for a minute, Marcellus won this veto today, okay? Get Out was about white people going into black people's bodies, okay? But I didn't know Marcellus got his ass up in there and was able to trap himself and get into another person's body, my God, because he said, I'm going to play again. And this time I'm going to come in disguised as a white man who's not really going to play the game. Let me get into that. Anyway, Alex says again, she's not doing this. We need to get her out. All you have is your word, da-da-da. Cody is talking to Elena to make her feel better about her decision, because now he's going to work on the back end to hopefully push their agenda to get her out. He's like, yeah, you did that. You always going to be in the bottom, baby girl. Ain't no reason to feel bad about it. Take that money. You always going to be at the bottom. So you might as well get 5 G's out of it. Yeah, fuck her. Fuck her. So after that, we have Alex mad again. Yo, did y'all realize that Alex started yelling today too? Is this something that production is telling them? You know, because you have Josh who comes in here yelling all the time. Have y'all realized that Paul hasn't been having, after we made such a fuss about Paul being so loud and always having diary rooms sessions, they haven't been doing diary room sessions for him like that anymore? Have y'all realized that? Because we don't want to, they're trying to help clean up America. Y'all, CBS production. We don't like him. It's over. I don't care if you don't show him anymore. Fuck Paul in this game. I was I was getting tagged in a tweet. Shout out to all my people who follow me on Twitter, because it be going down. The hashtag BB19. Yo, if y'all not following the hashtag, yo, get on it. And it happens all week, because we have live feeders. And one of the people was like, at this point in the game, or just this whole year, the frustration is not Paul's playing a good game, because Paul is playing a good game. Paul's playing the game so well that he's ruining the game. There's nothing happening. There's nothing happening. And that's what the frustration is. And there's no way to clean that up anymore. Nobody's thinking for themselves. Nobody's doing anything for themselves. Everybody is playing for Paul. And I don't even know if they know that they're playing for Paul. Even when the people keep saying you're going, well, we're so happy that we're going to Jory. Yes, because you're giving the money to someone else. Your Jory, this vacation, the thing that you're happy about is you not winning. It's so stupid. Why are they in this house? Yo, somebody tagged me in a tweet that was really funny. I'm about to see if I can find it real quick. It was a while. It was Champagne Tucci. Shout out to Champagne Tucci and BB Updates on Twitter. And apparently, Jason says to Paul, you know, I feel like I would be honored to lose to you. Did Julie say that they get money? I don't get it. What's pissing me off about this is that I tried out 3 times with Big Brother and I didn't get selected to get Big Brother. But you know who is in this house? People who don't want to win. People who don't want to do shit. I understand. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you get in the house and things don't change. I understand that. Let me tell you what's not going to happen though. I think for my motherfucking self. And I'm always going to think for myself. And if I'm not thinking for myself, I'm going to be acting like I'm not thinking for myself. And America will always know what's going on. These people truly are dumb. These people truly are not thinking for themselves. Nobody at this point right now is thinking for themselves. Even when they're thinking for themselves, they're thinking about Paul. Well, can we make sure that Paul is... No one is thinking for themselves. Let me, because I now just went off into a rant. Alex is like, she wants Elena out, da-da-da-da. So now she's going to make... Because Alex has got a punishment from... since Elena took the 5Gs. The punishment is basically she has to set up a whole tent and serve a hot dog to each house guest every time they play some type of bugle. So now she mad. I mean, rightfully so, bitch. You the HOH. Really, you're not the HOH. Paul's the HOH. But let's give this to her. She the HOH. And she don't even get to enjoy the HOH because this bitch, she got to make hot dogs and set up tents. So, you know, they're in the HOH room, you know, celebrating. Elena and Cody are downstairs. Cody's in the kitchen. And they're like, yo, let's invite him up. So they invite him up just to make Elena feel mad because they want her squirming. Alex makes the first little hot dog thing. They're outside. She brings the hot dog to everybody. Elena got hot dog and she was like, you not going to put no condiments on? You not going to put no condiments on this? You know, can I get a little bit of mozzarella? You got some onions, some ketchup? Oh, Elena's a bitch. I love it though. I think she's just like lost. Like just in the house lost. Like that's not some shit you say. Like you just don't, you're not gonna put no condiments. You know the bitch not happy about you. You said to yourself that she's not happy about you. You understand why she's not happy about you. When you ask her to put some condiments on the, yo, you got a beef frame. But yeah, she gotta do it all the time. Yo, it's 4 o'clock in the morning that she had to do one of those little things. And I'm thinking to myself, I wish a bitch would come to me at 4 o'clock in the morning. So you gotta take a hot dog. Bitch, you don't get the fuck out my face with this wiener. Why? I'm not taking shit late at 4 o'clock. Go that way. Get out of here. But then, you know, Cody has a confessional and I realized, yo, this is the perfect time for him to get in there. He said, you know, every time that bill comes, there's a little bit of hope that Alex will do the right thing. Now, Alex been in her confessionals acting like, I'm gonna da-da-da-da, I'm going to get, oh, I can't even do her voice. It's like an annoying pitch, but y'all get what I'm saying. I'm going to get her out, Elena out, da-da-da-da. It's only Cody and them in the room. He wakes up when he's taking the hot dog and he's like, look, you need to keep me. It's so stupid I never gunned for you. None of this is important. Well, he did gun for her, but that's because she was like, she said she was, you know, I'm not going to be part of that, whatever. It was like the first week. And Alex is like, well, it's not me. Why can you say stuff like that and you think that it's okay? How can you be, again, my dog's eating his raw eyeball if I hear that, but how can you be in this house right now? It's your HOH, you have control, and you say to someone, you know, it's not me, my back is against the wall. But from who? By Paul. This is Paul's game. Nobody can play their own game in this house because they're playing. You are pissed at Elena. Josh is pissed at Elena. Yet, we can't get her out because Paul doesn't like you. And they try to mask it as, well, everybody's mad at you. Nah. Everybody think they mad at me because Paul's mad at me and you think what Paul thinks. You ain't got no problem with me. You ain't got not one motherfucking problem with me. Paul has a problem with me. Hence, therefore, you have the problem with me. Because you know this is the friendship circle. You know, we can't talk to you. I don't like being seen with him. You gotta be, they was even talking about Kevin earlier. You gotta be careful being seen talking to him. Nigga, I can talk to whoever I want to and he's out. This is childish as fuck. And you know who's the really bitch person in this whole game? Is Paul. Because Paul trying to make it, every time you see Paul when he gets an upper hand, he's trying to make it seem like, yeah, nigga, checkmate. Paul not doing anything. He's just sitting back and puppeteer. It's frustrating to me when people try to act like they the G, they about to do this, they about to do that. When all they know is the power of the pen. Just, ugh. Anyway, they have this little Outback thing where they eat all the Outback food. They should have picked other things to bring, I guess. It was Lena, Mark, Wreck-It Ralph, Matt, Christmas, I like that. And it's Cody, Kevin, Josh, and Paul inside. After that, we have Cody, Jason, and Alex in there. He's like, look, you need to... Cody's still playing this game. Yo, you need to really think about what you're doing. And Alex is like, look, I can't do it. My back against the wall. Like, I gotta do what I gotta do. Because only Paul can do what he wants to do. No, nobody else can. We gotta do what Paul wants to do. Like, you don't understand. Production said Paul can only have his way. So I've tried everything. And he's telling them, like, look, y'all doing all of this stuff thinking y'all about to get to the end. And you're not. There's a pecking order, alright. And you want it. It made me conflicted because in the confessional, Paul tried to make it seem like, well, Alex is this real one. Alex, if you take Paul to the end, which I think she's going to do, you're not going to win. I think I wanted to say all these people are looking for second place, but they're not because they're looking to lose because they want to go to jury. Alex is looking for second place. When does she think she's going to drop him? We've never seen her think about it. And why does she think it's smart to take him? She's not going to win. Then we get to the fuck shit. And I'm about to rant for a second, and then we're going to get back into, which goes into the what the problem is. The veto ceremony happens. They do a very quick meeting of, Matt, you gotta listen to, you gotta use the veto on Jason. You can't use it on yourself. You gotta use the veto on Jason because we gotta be able to take him down so we can put Cody up. Matt goes in his confessional. He's like, historically, people normally use the vetoes on themselves. Like, it's not common for people to not use the vetoes on themselves. It's because pawns go home all the time. And we've seen it happen here multiple times in this house. What bothered me about that they waited for the last 5 minutes. Why y'all trying not to showcase the fact that this was a dumbass motherfucking move and how he was pushed into doing this, and why nobody's talking him out of it? There were conversations about, yo, are you going to use the video? Should you not use the video? Like, yo, that contemplation. They just tried to breeze over it so that Paul doesn't look stupid or we don't look at Paul negatively anymore or anybody else anymore. This was the dumbest shit I've ever... It might try to make it seem like it was a natural thing. Oh, you gonna make sure you use the veto? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, sometimes, historically people don't not use the veto themselves. And then boom, here's the ceremony. I use it on another motherfucker. And now I'm still sitting on the block. Yo, if this house, who consistently says, yo, we gotta get Matt out because Matt's no use to us. If they don't take Matt out, which they're not going to, I'm done with Big Brother. I can't do this shit anymore. Because now this is what... Nobody can sit here and tell me in that motherfucking house that we came to play... We respect the game. We're here to play the game. We're here to make sure that we get it. We getting the good. You see people who are on the block and have the ability to save themselves no matter what's happening. Because pawns go home all the time. Because if Ramsey was up there, y'all would have been like, look, Ramsey, just don't use it because Josh is going to... No. Pawns go home all the motherfucking time, and he sees it and he knows that. Or maybe not, because I heard that he was a minor, he was recruited. Then I don't want to get into that motherfucking shit. Now he's not using the veto and stuff on himself. But you respect the game, and other people are telling him not to use the veto, and they see that he doesn't use the veto. Now he's still up there, can possibly be going home, and they clapping for him. So good, great job. What is the game anymore? When you win HOH, you give it to Paul. When you win vetoes, you give it to Paul. It's time to do the temptation. What does Paul think we should do? There is no game of Big Brother anymore. We're not watching... Paul's show is streamed in front of a live video of a live studio audience. This is not Big Brother anymore. And I will go back. I will go toe to toe to somebody who thinks that it is. You cannot only have one person playing the game, because then it's not Big Brother. I have not been this frustrated with a season of Big Brother in my life. And I've seen some fuck shit happen in this motherfucking house. Nobody's even talking about like, yo, man, I can't believe Matt didn't use that. Yeah, we might as well just kick him out just because. It's all this hatred for somebody else's problem. Yo, I know I'm getting extra hype. It's just, yo, my problem is that everybody coming in here talking about the game again and again. You got people, big people's fans, like ready to do da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to give it to Paul fans. He playing. He is playing. What I'm not going to give it to is anybody else's playing. And what frustrates me is they keep playing these confessionals of things that people are not going to do. Get Alex off my motherfucking screen talk about what she going to do to Elena. Because it's the same bullshit that they played with Josh. These people are not going to think for themselves, and they're not going to do their own thing. So don't sit here and try to dupe America or tell them to say something else. They're not doing nothing. Alex don't got the balls. She got this petty fashion to do what Paul says to do. Why are we watching this, y'all? Why are we watching this? What I'm doing, I'm turning off my feeds. And I'm just gonna have to just, I'm gonna watch every Thursday. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do this. I'll just go along. I'm gonna write a list of everybody I think is about to be leaving, when they leaving, and then every Thursday I just watch. I talked to my mom today, and she's like, I'm not. She's like, yo, I used to remember it was good with me. We all used to watch it together, but no, everybody's just doing what Paul would do. Why would I want to watch that? And I keep thinking for the love of the game, maybe it'll change. No, this is not. And these people aren't seeing it. It ain't never been a time like this where the veto was thinking about not being used and they just did that little bit on it. Just a small little. Even production doesn't care about the game anymore. This episode should have been about the veto. It should have been about the veto. We should have seen a little bit more Matt contemplating who was telling what. I mean, I'm glad they put those little Cody scenes in. We could have kept Alex because we didn't need to hear anything that Alex was going to say. I don't give a fuck about her setting up tents. I don't give a fuck about no extreme retard. I don't give a fuck about who's getting on the back of anybody. Christmas need to be worried about being on anybody's back. What we needed to do is only watch Cody try to strategize and people try to talk to Matt and what the fuck is happening with this veto. We look worried about steaks and shit from the fucking Outback Steakhouse. Nobody's going there. This Target audience is not going there. They can barely watch this show. And some people don't want to play the $5, so do the feeds. Y'all pissed. I'm pissed. At the end of the day, Matt used the veto on Jason. Another person who's on the block, let's take you off. I'll stay here. And he's okay with that. Paul's happy. Elena, bound to despair, okay? A pebble of hope. Elena at the end, in her confessional speech, she talked about something. Sorry, I had to check. We're gonna bring the good out. And the end of her confessional speech, she's like, I'm not sure if I'm going home because, you know, I took $5,000 from Alex. And I'm thinking, bitch, what are you doing quotation marks for? This is how these people think. You did take the money from Alex. What the fuck was she doing quotation marks for? She's lost. Because I stole $5,000. Yes, you did. The fuck are the quotation marks for? There's no hope. Cody's lost all fight. And you know when Cody and Jess get to the point where the veto and everything's out of their hand, they go gotta. So I'm sure next week, tomorrow's episode, which I am watching because it's Thursday, is gonna be so much more focused on him terrorizing the house and the arguments that have been ensuing since after the veto ceremony. I'm gonna start doing other shows and reviews and stuff or whatever, and actually doing more story time so I can tell you guys about my life and how I started doing videos in the first place. I want to thank and appreciate everybody who's been supporting me on this journey. Like, comment, subscribe. Continue to tell your friends and family about me. Continue to tag me and stuff if you're following me on Twitter. I do love Big Brother. I love the game. I love everything about it. I'm not watching Big Brother this year. I'm not. And the fact that of how today's episode was put together, they don't think that they can even make enough footage, I guess, of what it looks like to be playing Big Brother. What if a new watcher was watching the show with me today? I'm trying to explain to them, you know, but he's supposed to be going home? Or no, the other guy's going home. Yeah, but then he just won that thing. He should have taken this over. The other guys, yeah, but he needs to make sure that he stays in danger to go home because we want to make sure that that guy right there in the front with the beard, he's the person who's mad at him, so they want to do what he like. Why do you fucking? This is BusyBlu. Like, comment, subscribe. Love all you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow.